We got a lot of news to cover in this video. Pudgy Penguins just flipped Bored Ape Yacht Club. Moonbirds is selling to Yuga Labs, and the bull market is coming back in full effect. So before we get started, make sure to give this video a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Let's go ahead and dive in. All right, first thing we're gonna cover is gonna be what's going on in the markets, right? So in general, overall, everything's kind of going up, right? The economy in general is looking like it's going up. Stocks are pumping, maybe artificially, and because of that, crypto is also going up as well. So we see Bitcoin and Ethereum popping off. We see a lot of the altcoins also popping off, and people expect 2024 is going to be the bull run, right? And so if you are in the space, you're investing, you're building, whatever the case is, this is basically your time. It's not guaranteed, but the risk to reward ratio is just so high, it's so good, so I think everyone should participate in some capacity. Obviously do your own research, because now is the time to make it happen. So Yuga Labs has officially announced that they will be acquiring Proof, which is going to include the Proof Collective, Moonbirds, Mythics, Oddities, as well as Grails. Now a lot of people have some mixed feelings about this. Some people love it, some people hate it. So let's talk about it. So first is, why do people love it? A lot of people feel that Moonbirds was not the best run. They didn't really create products that people cared about. The platform that they made, they totally scrapped it. And so there's constant struggle when it comes to product market fit. And a lot of holders were unsatisfied, especially with the floor price, tanking heavily, because it used to be one of the hottest projects in the NFT space when it first launched. Kevin Rose has been pretty open about it when it comes to his emotional troubles when it comes to running this company and all the people like saying negative things to him. And so now he's going to sell it to Yuga Labs. Some people say like Kevin Rose is a grifter because he didn't do anything and then he cashed out, right? Now, is there truth to that? I'm not sure. Only he would really know like how much money he made from doing Moonbirds and selling it as well. So that's definitely one side of people who are upset about that. But on the positive side, for holders who are unsatisfied with the leadership at Moonbirds, at least it's going to Yuga Labs, which is more of a conglomerate who owns Bored Ape and CryptoPunks and other collections as well. So maybe this is what Moonbirds needs in order to become that NFT project that really promotes art in the crypto and Web3 space. So people have their different opinions, but I think overall this is actually good for the holders, because at least Moonbirds is going to different hands, especially when people didn't like the leadership previously. Next thing we're going to talk about is going to be this new Ethereum standard called the DN404, right? In simple layman's term, basically it's this new smart contract, right? It combines token and NFTs. So let's say you launch a token. If you say, okay, when somebody has 100 tokens, then that means you're going to automatically put one NFT in their wallet. If that person sells any tokens and they don't have 100, that NFT in their wallet is going to disappear. So in this way, if you have 200 tokens, that's 2 NFTs. You have 300 tokens, that's 3 NFTs, right? So that's the simple way to kind of explain it. And so in this way, people are able to trade tokens, because the token market is like 100 times bigger than NFTs. And while combining that with NFTs, right? So to collect NFTs, you have to have the tokens. This is the new meta that people are writing, right? So the project that's really hammering this is going to be Asterix, right? And so they basically took this concept. They're just like trying to run it up in terms of like building a narrative, right? And so if you go on their Twitter page, it's like more that minimal style. They have this character here, no mouth, just 2 eyes, kind of expressive. Just kind of like running this like IP kind of narrative. We're the first to do like DN404, and people are buying into it, right? People are shilling it because it is actually cool. The team is competent, for one, moving fast, understanding marketing and putting this all together and gaining interest. And so that's what's going to capture the attention in the Web3 space, right? And will they do anything like 10 years from now? Hard to say. Think of it like a small experiment that captures the attention now, and that's the narrative that people are going to be trading on. Saigar over here, he did take this concept and then he launched a more standardized divisible NFT version that's maybe more secure, more safer, hybrid version of ERC20 and 721. I'm not going to go too into the details, but if you want to learn more about like how you can use this for yourself, you probably want to check out what he's doing over here. Now, when it comes to bull markets and what's like kind of interesting right now, definitely look at Portal and Blast. Blast is going to be launching their mainnet pretty soon, and they actually have a lot of projects that are building on their platform. So there probably still will be a lot of attention. People are going to get airdrops. This is going to be some of the list of some of the projects building on Blast, like decentralized exchanges, lending protocols like the standard, which people always build on every new chain, NFT projects, meme coins. So definitely check out Blast, because that's going to provide a lot of liquidity, especially in the NFT space. And then if you look at Portal, kind of the same thing. Portal is basically like a gaming token. People are able to buy OTC for $1, and pre-sale was like 15 cents, so it's already at a multiple. So it seems like this is going to be a hot token that's going to provide liquidity as well. So you definitely want to pay attention to these big token launches coming. Blast is coming in February. Portal, not sure, but it's coming very soon. We also have MON over here. So MON is going to have community pre-sales. Also in the Parallax community, we did actually collaborate with them. Just FYI, by the time you watch this, we already distributed all our codes for you to be able to buy some MON, but that's just one of the benefits of joining the Parallax. So if you want to check out the Parallax, check out the links in the description or go to theparallax.com to learn more. So anyways, so when it comes to MON, when it comes to the community side, you're going to be able to buy tokens. Essentially, there's going to be different lots. If you have these like waitlist codes or codes, you have a chance to win. If you have certain NFTs, you're guaranteed to win. You know, we're not going to go into all the details. You can definitely check out their website or check out their Twitter page. But, you know, if you're interested in MON, which I think will be probably one of the better tokens out there and better games out there, just because of the sheer amount of funding they have, which is in the tens of millions, the amount of interest, the amount of whales, the amount of influencers, everyone's kind of on board when it comes to MON. So this is definitely a hotter gaming project that is perceived as higher quality compared to the rest. So definitely check out MON if you are interested. Now, quick shout out to Pudgy Penguins, which recently over the weekend did flip Bored Ape Yacht Club for a moment. This just proves that a team where if they do the right things, they execute, create the right products, find product market fit, get their products, which is the plushies and the toys, into all these Walmarts and all these different stores all around the world, you know, people really buy into that narrative. So Pudgy Penguins right now is hype, and that just goes to prove that having more money doesn't mean your project will be more successful. In fact, you know, having more money can make you more lazy and dull, and if you already made it, then you're not as hungry, right? Really big shout out to Pudgy Penguins, because these guys are like really young and they're definitely killing the game. They understand the market very well, so that is definitely huge for the NFT space, and also inspirational for any creators out there. You know, just because someone is ahead of you, or just because you're doing a project in a certain niche, whether it's gaming, anime, whatever, just because someone is ahead of you doesn't mean you can't beat them, doesn't mean you can't be successful as well. Pudgy Penguins kind of proved it, and so for you guys, my builders out there, this 2024 is going to be our year, so wishing you guys the best of luck. So with that said, if you want to follow me on Twitter, where I kind of share my personal opinions on everything, make sure to follow me on Twitter at Patrick Dang. Give this video a like, subscribe, and I'm going to see you in the next one.